Within version 2 of nettTracker, if we view the details of an asset from the asset register, the depreciation postings area will show us each posted and forecast depreciation amount against the asset. Beginning from the date depreciation started until the point where the asset should be written down. Against each value, we can see the term automated adjustment, which reflects the fact that nettTracker has calculated the depreciation due based on the current book value of the asset, the depreciation start date, the depreciation rule, and if a salvage value or residual value is in place. The improvements made to nettTracker mean that we can make changes to the value of an asset by increasing or decreasing the amount of depreciation provided, and we can do this at any time. In this example, the financial year runs from January to December. The last year end was December 2025, but we're now in March of 2026. It's been discovered that an asset has been given an incorrect depreciation rule, so the total depreciation posted to date is incorrect. Before we do anything, we're looking at the asset register to view the total depreciation and net book value at the reported date. Most importantly, view the brought forward depreciation value from the last financial year. Let's go back and view the details of the asset. We can adjust the depreciation value by clicking on the Tools icon and selecting Create Depreciation Adjustment. First, we select the date we wish to make the adjustment, and then we enter the amount. To reduce depreciation, enter a negative value. Enter a positive value here to increase the depreciation amount. If manual journals have already been entered to correct the balance, you can mark the adjustment as closed. If not, select the option to save. At this point, if we look at the expected depreciation entries, we can see any adjustments made are flagged as a manual adjustment, currently with a closed status of no. If we go back to the asset register, the adjustments we have just created have not yet impacted the value of the asset. We need to process the last period end to bring everything up to date. Now that everything has been brought up to date, the depreciation and net book value have been updated. If we look back at the postings area, we can see the closed status has been updated to yes. We can also see that the future expected depreciation postings have been updated in line with the updated net book value. Because the depreciation rule was wrong, we need to update that too. If we adjust the depreciation rule, that will extend the expected useful life of the asset. The number of future adjustments will increase, but as we can see, the monthly charge will decrease. Making this change will not affect any of the previous entries already posted.